In this video, we're going to go ahead and learn how to do a puff and a square, granny square, super elegant looking, super cute, and super fast and easy. Let's get started. We're going to start with a magic circle. We'll drape the yarn over our hands, wrap it on the top two fingers to make an X here, thumbs down. Go ahead and insert your hook under the first line, grab the second, and pull it through. Turn everything to face you here. I go ahead and collect everything in my fingers here, including the hook, pull up my working yarn, and we are in our magic circle. So to start, we're going to go ahead and chain 2, and we're going to do 12 puff stitches in this ring. So to do a puff stitch, we will yarn over, go into the ring, pull up a loop, give it a nice good pull. You want to have it nice and loose. Again, yarn over, into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, into the ring, pull up a loop. So that's 3 times. You'll have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 7. And that's why you want to make sure it's loose so you can pull through easily. We're going to go ahead and chain 1, and we're going to do that 11 more times. Minus the chain 2, we only had to do that to kind of build up our height to start. So we'll yarn over, go into the loop, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the ring, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the ring, pull up a loop 3 times, 7 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 7, chain 1. So do that 10 more times, and I'll meet you back. All right, so I have my 12 puffs in my circle. I'm going to go ahead and take that short piece of yarn and go ahead and pull that magic circle closed here. Give it a nice good pull. And then we're going to seal off this round by slip stitching between the first and second puff. So here's my first and second puff. I'm going to insert my hook between them, grab my yarn and pull it through the first loop on my hook. And we've sealed off that first round, and there's our first round completed with our little puffs in it. This round is going to be really similar. We're just going to go ahead and do a puff in every chain space as well with a chain 2 in between. So to start that, we'll chain 2, and then in this same chain space, we'll complete a puff stitch just as we did in the round before. 2 and 3, pull through all of them, and except this time we're going to go 1 and 2. So we're going to chain 2 after the puff, and then again I'll come in between the next puffs here and do the same thing. So we're placing a puff between every puff of the round before, but adding 2 chains instead of just 1. So 1, 2. Come over here, 1, 2, 3, pull through all of them, and chain 1, 2. So we're going to do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back when you put your last puff between those 2. All right, so I did a puff stitch in each stitch around. I chained my 2 afterwards. And again, I'm just going to slip stitch between the first and second puff, sealing that off there, and that's our second round. All right, and the next round, just as easy. We're going to go ahead and chain up 2 to start our first puff, and we are going to puff stitch in the chain space, same as we have been doing, except this time we're going to chain 1, 2, 3 in between our puffs. So I'll come over here, go ahead and do my puff stitch. The longer those chains get, the harder they are to pull through. And then chain 1, 2, 3. Same as the round before, except for chain 3 instead of 2 between each puff now. So I'll meet you back on your last puff stitch here. All right, so we went ahead and finished our third round. Again, I did my last puff, chain 3, and I'm going to slip stitch between the first and second puff here. And now that round is complete. You can see a pattern here. All right, and now it's time to go ahead and square this off. So I'm going to chain up 3 for my first double crochet. And then I'm going to put another double crochet into the same chain space. So for that, I'll yarn over, go into the chain space and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a double crochet. I'm going to go ahead and do another double crochet in the same space here. And then I'm going to go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2, and do 3 more double crochet in the same spot. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to go ahead and be our corner. In the next gap space here, I'm going to do 3 half doubles by yarning over, going into the space and pulling up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. So we want 3 half doubles in this gap space. There's my 3. In the next gap space, we're going to do another 3 half doubles. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to bring us to our next corner here. So that's going to be 3 doubles, 2 chain, 3 doubles. So 1, 2, and 3. 2 chains, and 3 doubles. Perfecto. And now we're gonna go back around and just continue on. So we're just gonna repeat this side 3 more times. So we did our corner of 3 doubles, 2 chain, 3 doubles, 3 half doubles, 3 half doubles, and we're in a corner again. So this will be 3 half doubles, 3 half doubles, corner, 3 half doubles, 3 half doubles, corner, 3 half doubles, 3 half doubles. And then I'll meet you back here. All right, so I've made it back around. I've done my 3 half doubles, and I'm just gonna go ahead and slip stitch to the top of that stitch to go ahead and fasten off this row. All right, and that round is all completed. So now to finish our final round of squaring off, I'm just gonna go ahead and slip stitch to my corner here. So by slip stitching, I mean go into the stitch, pull up a loop, and pull it directly through the first loop on your hook until we are in the corner right there. I'm going to go ahead and chain up 3 for my first double crochet and put another double in the corner, and then again another double. Then I'm going to go ahead and chain 2 and put 3 more doubles. So these corners are exactly the same as the corners before. 3 double, chain 2, 3 double. Now before, we were doing in each gap space half double crochets, but this time we're going to do double crochets in the gap spaces here. So in this next gap space, I'm going to do 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. In the next gap space, another 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. And then the next gap space here, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then we are back at our corner where we'll do our 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So you can go ahead and repeat that on each side, and I will meet you back at the end of this round. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and finish off this round. I did my last 3 doubles, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slip stitch to that stitch there, chain 1 to fasten off, and we can cut our working yarn. Pull up and out. And there you have it, our really cool puff in a square, granny square. I love this square. It looks so elegant to me. I feel like you can use it on a million different projects, and I hope you enjoy.